All right, here we go. Week 2 of making art and recording it, posting it, same day on a Monday. It's kind of rushed, I'll admit, but I think it's important because otherwise I would struggle to put the pen to page. And as you'll see this time, last week I did something larger. This week, a smaller piece of paper. Initially, I set out to just use pens, even just black and white, but I tend toward mixed media. And so very quickly it gets messy. Just doing the same kind of strategy of whatever visual associations come to mind. Try to string it together into a kind of non-linear story. Kind of just a crunch of everything that's in my mind. And I think I'm pretty happy with the result of the work. At the end of the video, something happens. You'll see that if you keep watching, something happens that kind of blows the whole thing up. But it's really difficult to stay steady these days. I'm realizing that there's so much I want to do, and I'm trying to kind of build a foundation on which to move forward. But it all comes back to energy, right? And there's different kind of things that are vying for my attention and things that I want to give my attention to, and I'm aware of that. But it's also so exhausting, and I'm also, like taking notes in my head mentally of like, okay, this is working, this isn't working. I'll try to remember to do this different next time. I'll try to remember to do this better, or this, like, just trying to tune in, but also how does that even... And there's this other thing too, where I feel throughout the day that my mind is streaming with thoughts. And when it actually comes time to put something on paper or record my thoughts into the microphone, then it becomes less clear and cohesive. And it's like I forget everything. And it's kind of frustrating, but I know that the goal of doing this in the first place is to get better at that. And I know that I will get better at it in time. This is just going to, again, build momentum, give me some direction with my creativity, and kind of orient myself toward something and help me organize. You'll see in a bit just how unorganized I am, and the room that I'm in is just no space for walking. It's piled up with mostly garbage that I'm resistant to throw away because collage material, you probably don't know. I'm a weirdo. Not many people live like this. I don't know many people who could live like this. I don't know how I live like this. And you'll see in a second, I have such a kind of jerry-rigged setup with my camera that it's about to completely give way and crash. It's a bit loud, so fair warning here. Yeah, this is not great. Kind of a metaphor, but isn't everything. And so the box setup that I had kind of propped up with the camera facing down just kind of collapsed. All my Sharpies and pencils were scattered everywhere. I basically tore up the whole room and had to take a breather. I mean, this is all a mess. This is all makeshift. I am trying to get my feet on the ground, and the tapestry of our lives is so intermeshed and woven with everything else that, me trying to make this to a bigger point doesn't exactly go well. But this is kind of what I've got right now, and I make some tiny changes moving forward to kind of finish the piece off. But I just want to do some close-ups here so you can get a visual look at the texture of the page. I'm getting into stamps. I haven't really used stamps except in last video and today. I don't know, I started this series on a whim last week, and I want to keep doing it, but I have reservations because I feel like this isn't my best work. But again, if I'm only going to show my best work, then I'm not going to show anything, because things will always get into the way. That's life. Things always, I'm in the process of self-discovery, and I feel like it's important to share the journey along the way, and this will make it easier as I build up a capacity to actually show myself doing work that I truly enjoy and love, and hopefully I get to that point. This is, I think, a pretty good start, all things considered. Got a lot to clean up, though.